Hi, welcome to day 3 of the 30-day challenge, or should I say day 3 of the first 5 days of foundation. Yesterday we were working on the legs and they rooted to here, and we were using our ups and downs. We went from stillness to separation, so in movement, head up, sacrum down. And then when we wanted to come back up, the legs were pushing from here. So the legs rooted to here. Today is arms. So this is arms, Gong, the inner workings of the arms. And we don't want to think of our arms as this bit. We want to think of the connections down to here. Okay, so let's think of the leg as rooting here and the arms as rooting here, the bottom of the ribs. So yeah, when we do these arm exercises, we want to kind of start from here. Okay, so we are going to be lifting our arms to exercise them, and when you're doing that, the intention to lift the arms starts here. And the other really important part of this Gong workings is when we get to the arms, we're talking about expanding the ribs. So if you can you develop a sense that the ribs are separating apart from each other when we do these expansions. Okay, so they're the 2 key points really. 1, think of your arms as coming from here, and 2, when we open up, think of the ribs as expanding. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we built from yesterday's, using the legs up to there, and then from this point up, it becomes the arms. So we are working from here. Did you see how it's working? Yeah. Start actually by anchoring. We've stood up, and then we want to find the ground again with here. Anchor your pelvis down, and then once that's done, then you lift the elbows up like that. So don't really think about the forearm and the hand, just lift the elbow, and in the lifting of the elbow, start there. So the arm, the root of the arm is here. Okay, so first make sure you're holding the pelvis down, and then lift. So you might feel this is quite hard work, and that's good. We want that. Definitely part of the hard work is we're trying to get into the postural muscles and the intercostals, and they don't often move. We don't often operate them. So, yeah, you want to get to a place where you're really feeling that, yeah, you're opening up, and it's not all soft and easy in the beginning, but that's okay. Yeah, you will make it soft and easy as you go along, but in the beginning, yeah, you've got to really get in there and open up. So that's the basics of opening the arm. We can also have a look at left and rights as well. Okay, so left and rights like that. We're starting to open one half of the ribs while the other stays quiet. Open the other side of the ribs. This one stays quiet. Open the ribs. This stays quiet. Open the ribs. This stays quiet. Yeah, left and rights. So let's spend a few moments doing that. I will actually do left, right, and together. Yeah, so we'll just spend 4 or 5 minutes just doing these opening up of the arms, by which time we'll be ready to release. Okay, so we're going to put in the same principles of Wuji stance and the leg and the legs work we were doing yesterday. So occiput up, sacrum down. Every time we're doing ups and downs. When we're releasing, we hold up. When we're coming up, we first press down. together. One hand, the other hand, together. The other hand, one hand, together. One hand, the other hand, together. The other hand, one hand, together. And let's go together, and then just release. 1, 2, 3. So legs, ribs, release. 1, 2, 3. Legs, ribs. 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 1, 2, 3. Okay. So yeah, when you've been doing all this, it does feel good to do that. There's one pointer I didn't mention yet. When we are doing this, there is a tendency for us to come forwards and then do something like this. Okay, we want to actually wrap the arms in like that. You might feel the spread across the upper back, a movement like this in the body when you do that. Yeah, and then that's the muscles of the body wrapping around when we do that, and then we open the ribs. Yeah. So yeah. So this release, we're up, let go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Into the feet. Open up in the same way as before, and hold the head up, and then even rise it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Into the floor. Hold the floor. Open up. Then hold the head, and then even rise it as a rebound. Yeah. So hold the floor. Open up. Hold the head. Release. Release. So it's like there's a rebound. You release down, it comes straight up there again. You release down, it comes straight up there again. So open up, hold the head, release, release, release. You've got to find the floor, yeah, and then it springs back up. Really go down, and it springs back up. Find the floor, hold the floor, open up, release, release, release. Find the floor, open up, release, release, release. Hold the head, release, down, release, down, down to come up to come down, down to come up to come down. Yeah. The pelvis drops. Yeah. Hold the ground, open up, hold the head, drop the pelvis. 1, 2, 3. Hold the ground, open up, hold the head, drop the pelvis. 1, 2, 3. Open up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the Gong of this, the arms start at the base of the ribs, the functional unit of the arms, that's where they start. And when we're opening up, yeah, you'll feel it. Get to a place where you can feel it. To get that to really work, we need to anchor, make sure the pelvis is holding down. Like you can imagine, can't you, if the pelvis is coming up with it, like that. What about if we anchor the pelvis coming away from? Yeah. So the first part of raising the arms is to hold earth, yeah, and then they open. Okay, have fun with that one. Work at it. It's yeah, it can be hard work, the arms, but good luck.